Hello, everyone. Laying on my bed, relaxing after a full day of working on the house and getting things ready for after surgery. I got to rearrange different things so they're not in my way, that I can use my walker proficiently. I've got a couple more things I've got to do, but I don't have to have it all done till the 14th of March, but um, Tuesday's my family doctor, and she'll release the paperwork from my heart doctor and from herself to the surgeon. And but I'm sitting here with my fireplace on, as you can see, and my little angel's over here in the corner. I put one of my plants here on the window that I can get some extra oxygen and sleep better. Now, I did sleep pretty good last night. I put the plant in here last night and I hung in here. And I did have a weird dream, though. I'm telling you. I dreamt. You know how sometimes dreams get all garbled up, and it kind of started out that I was up at my daughter's house, and there's a bunch of people around. But then before I know it, I have this long medieval dress on, and had all the and where it hangs on the arms and everything. It was different colored greens, and I was picking it up to run. I was running down the stairs. I was in a castle. All of a sudden, I was in a castle, and I was running down the steps, and I was happy, just as happy as could be. And I still to this moment can't understand. I mean, there was people everywhere, hustling and bustling, and I don't know what I was running down the steps for. Now, it wasn't a hard run. It was just like a light uh, skip that I could run, and it was amazing. It felt so good to be able to run down those stairs, and I love to run. Anyway, I woke up down at the bottom of the steps and standing around, and I had that beautiful dress on, and it was like I was a princess or something like that. I mean, it was a castle. I wasn't a peasant or anything like that. I must have been high up, and I don't know nothing more than that. But that was my dream. And but as I lay here, my bed's all nice and made, and I love to keep my bed made up. And like I said, it's hard to do, and it's going to be even harder to do uh, after I get my knee done. So I don't know how I'm going to do that. Maybe once in a while I can have my daughter come down, help me make it, that I can lay here like this and relax and have my fireplace on, and have the heat coming up out of the top of it. Right now I've got one of those things on YouTube that they cut hair and they put the makeup on. And right now one of them is a little girl, and her name is Skylar. So I watch her. I think she's from a different country, and they're in a very poor looking house. It's not fancy or anything like that. And but they do a video every day, and each of them taking turns putting makeup on the mother, the grandmother, the cousin, the sister, and so they all cooperate together, and that's what I like about life. Now, I'll tell you what, I've been a hellion in my time. I really have, and I gave my life to God back in, well, my aunt says I did it when I was younger, but I gave my life to God in 1984 and got all the gifts and everything that the Holy Spirit gives out, and um, been able to talk to God, the Creator, all these years, and pretty much get everything that I've asked for, and uh, has been well taken care of. The angels come around and uh, take very good care of me. There's a scripture that talks about that the angels are there, your guardian angels there to keep you from dashing your feet. Well, let me tell you what, I've dashed my feet quite a few times in my life, and this is after I gave my life to God. I strayed away, and but He still took care of me. Took very good care of me. The things that I got into, the the trouble I got into, the dangerous spots that I got myself into, that angel was right there next to me taking care of me. I just want you to know that right now. And if I was, tell my life story, you wouldn't believe it. I mean, to look at me now, and there's still some things that I've got to work out at the age that I am, but I'm working on it and I'm getting healed. I had a very rotten childhood, had very rotten marriages, but in 1984, I asked God to take care of me, and He has taken care of me. If God hadn't been taking care of me in some of the places I went and some of the things that I got into, I wouldn't be here. It's hard to tell where I'd be, and who knows? Probably be strung across the desert someplace. Who knows? But because I still need healed in many places, that's probably one of the reasons why I'm OCD and why I jump from this to that to this to that, and why I don't completely know myself and understand who I am and what I'm doing, and I know by the laws of the universe and the laws of God what I'm supposed to be doing, but sometimes hold on a minute, sometimes those evil entities get a hold of me and I fall out of place again. But I'm laying here now and I'm contemplating about my home, about my surgery, just laying here relaxing now and talking to y'all. I haven't done any videos for a while. I put a music short up earlier. I think I put a short up yesterday, day before, changing my bedding, and I just not had the desire to do anything because I knew that my life is in a funk, and I need to get things straightened out within myself. And because looking back on all the things that I've done in my life and confessed, and got me thinking about who I am and what I really want to do with my life. And I don't know if making videos is one of them. I know I would love to be able to help other women like me. I'd love to be able to help the men in this world that have as many issues and troubles as I've had in my past. But it's not that easy. Definitely it's not that easy, because once people are ingrained what they've learned and they've grew up with, it's hard to tell them that any different. It's just the way it is. So, but as far as this channel goes, I want to start talking about that we have the power to create our own world, our own desires, because God gave us that ability to do that with our thoughts and with our words, with our faith, with our belief. And we have that power within us. That was one of the tools that the Creator gave us to be down here on this dense planet with all the evil entities running around. So we just got to learn what they are and how to use them. Well, I know what mine are, and I've used them in a lot of instances to help get me out of scrapes and stuff like that. But not to the full extent. We have got to rely on that power that was put within us. Jesus said, everything that you need to know is within you. Go inside, seek, and ye shall find, Jesus said. So that's what I've been doing probably for the last 5 months. Healing, talking, conversing, and healing. Letting that healing flow through. Now, whether anybody else got healed through that, I do not know. But here I am now, sitting in probably my favorite room. It's nice and quiet in here, and our furnace is on right now. Nice and quiet in here, and my fireplace on, and it's nice and warm, and I just, I feel at ease right here. Nice, comfortable bed. So hopefully I can tell and work on letting people know about a tiny home, a big home, what you want in your life, what you want your environment to be, and how to go about doing it. Because when Henry Ford said, if you believe you can or if you believe you can't, you're right. Well, that's the truth, because Jesus said, when you stand praying, believe that you receive, and anything whatsoever. He said, whosoever. He didn't say, well, if you're a Christian, or if you're this or if you're that. He said, whosoever shall say to the mountain, be thou removed. Well, I'm a whosoever, you're a whosoever. It means that you use that power within you to design your life. Isaiah, one of them in there, I don't know the Old Testament that well, but one of them said, my people perish from lack of a vision. You got to have a vision. You got to have a goal. What do you want in life? How do you want your environment to be? Do you want to live in a tiny home? Do you want to live in a big home? Do you want to live out in the country? Do you want to live way so far out that nobody will bother you? Do you want to live with uh, solar? Do you want to have a homestead? Do you want to have a mansion? Do you want to have a swimming pool? Do you want to have your own business? What do you want? Because God the Creator placed within us the ability, as long as we believed and spoke it, thought it and spoke it. Ask, believe, receive. And so I'll be telling and talking about different things that I've asked for and I've received it. And I don't. We all don't always get it the way we think we're going to get it. That's for sure. And a lot of people say, "Well, it'll take money, and I can't do this, and I can't do that." Well, no, we can't, but the Creator can. He gave us the ability to think it and speak it, so that His power can bring it to pass. And His power is all around us. His energy. His energy is within us, around us, and in everything that is made. Everything that you see is energy. So we attract what we are. We attract what we believe that we're going to get. So, but anyway, that's what I'm doing here. I'm just sitting here contemplating on what it is that I want. What do I want to do? I don't I don't know as far as doing videos and stuff. I mean, I don't see as what I'm doing as helping anybody in particular. Um, the only thing I can do is what I enjoy doing, and try not to make such a big deal out of making videos. That's just like me laying here. Oh yeah, I mean, I'd like to have a little bit of makeup and stuff like that on and stuff, but it's almost bedtime and that's pointless. So I'm just laying here and letting y'all see me, how I lay in my bed and what I do. And my bedroom windows are open, so when I wake up in the morning, I can see the light. And if the moon is up, so I can see the moon, all those kind of things. And but I hope you all have a great evening and wake up to a great morning, and the sun is shining wherever you're at. And remember, a merry heart doeth good like medicine, but a broken spirit will dry up your bones. And remember, when you stand praying, believe that you receive and that you shall have what things soever you desire. Whatever you say, you will have if you believe. But you gotta not have no ought against anybody, no hatred towards anybody, no nothing, nothing at all. So anyway, I'm gonna try my best to get through my life and not let anything break me, not let anything get me down. Nothing, no one, no evil entities, not even my own self. So I know I can do it. I know I can step higher, and I know that I can accomplish what it is that I set out to accomplish. And the first thing is to get my knee done. Then the next thing is to get my teeth done. And then the next thing is getting my other knee done. But in the midst of all that, deciding what I want to do with my life to make it more pleasant, to give me a, a fulfillment. And I would like to start my own business. I would like to be able to be a great content creator. And I don't know how to do that. My gifts and my talent lie in singing and dancing. But that it ain't right now. I got to look at my hair. My hair needs trimmed again. So, but and I can create. I mean, I can make I can make digital um, things and create with words and create. I can write different things like that. I can draw a little bit. but I don't know how to use those gifts to help me make some money, because we can all sit and say all we want. All I want is enough to just get me through, me and my family. No, I want more so that I can help others with it. So, but anyway, if you believe you can, or if you believe you can't, you're right. But if you believe you can, then make things happen. Take that first step to get you to the next step and to the next step to you accomplish between you and the Creator God to get it to happen. So, y'all have a great evening. Good night. I love y'all.